And tonight, a mother vows to dedicate her life to saving other children from gun violence after her own son, who was an innocent bystander, was shot and killed after a graduation party. Adrian Lake Watson is the mom of 16-year-old Julian Keel, known as Juju, who was shot and killed in June in a parking lot on Colonial Life Boulevard. Our News 19's Cassidy Beyer has her story.
It was in this parking lot 5 months ago when 16-year-old Julian Keel was shot at a gathering. It was then his mother said his life was taken over senseless gun violence. Since then, 2 arrests have been made, but she says justice doesn't stop there.
I'm changing these streets because we will have justice for Juju no matter what.
Adrian Lake Watson, with her family by her side, spoke at the Strom law firm Friday morning, where she made her intentions loud and clear following the death of her eldest son, Julian Keel, who was shot while leaving a graduation party at Colonial Village.
If it's the last thing that I do, I'm cleaning up this community. We are cleaning up these streets. These guns, these bullets are too readily available to children attempting to make adult decisions.
Her lawyers, former U.S. Attorney Pete Strom and civil rights attorney Bakari Sellers, say they will file a civil action lawsuit against the Unum Group and Colonial Life, who owned the property where the shooting occurred.
What has to stop is people paying $100, $200 to have these big parties with absolutely no security. And these large businesses and corporations turn a blind eye. And while you have the blood that flows through their streets, they continue to reap the benefit.
These venues, listen to me. You know exactly what you need to do, and it's simple. Do it.
News 19 attempted to speak with an Unum Group or Colonial Life representative and were denied an interview. Later, an Unum Group representative sent this statement. We extend our condolences to the victim's family and continue to cooperate with local law enforcement as they investigate this incident, which was not related to Colonial Life operations. However, Sellers believes otherwise, emphasizing they have yet to add or require security surveillance at the Colonial Village where the incident took place.
Colonial Life didn't pull the trigger. Unum didn't pull the trigger. We know that, but they did contribute through their negligence to creating environments where things like this could happen.
Watson concluded by reminding those with the urge to pull the trigger to ask themselves one question before they do.
Ask yourself, do you want your mama sitting on the front pew crying because you're laying in a casket, or you want your mama crying in the courthouse because you are going to jail for life? You better ask yourself that question before you pull that trigger.
Both Keel's lawyers have made it clear if you know something about the incident, you're urged to call the Columbia Police Department or leave an anonymous tip at 188-CRIME-SC. Cassidy Beyer, News 19, WLTX.
All right, Cassidy, thanks you so much. And since her son's passing, Adrian has created a nonprofit to provide grief support to families and work to end gun violence for young people. News 19 asked the Columbia Police Department if they are still working to identify other suspects, and they said more arrests are pending.